What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are playing FC25. That's correct, we got the game early because we paid a lot of money for it. But that doesn't matter because we are here right now on the edge of starting our very first career mode of FC25. I'm so excited. Let's just kick things off. Let's create our manager. The great thing about this year's FC25 is of course that you actually have a lot of more options when it comes to creating both manager and player, I guess. And yeah, this just looks way better than the old options. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. Get a tie in there. And this will be the drip that we're rocking, at least for this first episode, of course. Our name will be Mr. Bayo himself.
But now's the time to decide which club we will manage in FC25. I was thinking a club with a lot of potential but has not reached it the later years. And what better club than that is Chelsea FC. That's right, we are becoming the new boss of Chelsea FC with one goal: to bring them back to the top of the Premier League, because they have been really embarrassing the last few years.
True story.
Then we need to of course change some settings. We are playing on Ultimate of course because we're just that good and we want this to be a challenge. No financial takeover, strict expectations from the board of course. Let's go. I totally forgot, but of course the Champions League, the new Champions League is in this game. That's actually pretty cool. But no, we're not in the Champions League, of course. Chelsea's not in the Champions League. We're not even in the Europa League. We're in the Conference League, Jesus Christ. Well, at least that might be an easy trophy for the first season, I hope. With all of those things out of the way, here we are, Mr. Bayo, rocking up to his first press conference as Chelsea manager. This just looks so good, I'm so freaking excited. Of course, this is the first time I actually play career mode on FC25 and there is a lot of new things to process. We have the social media account over here. Whole of Chelsea is more than happy to welcome the new manager. And that's nice to see, of course. We have this brand new menu. Looks kind of clean. We have the training plans, of course. Notifications here, squad here, transfers. Of course, the academy. The Youth Academy, there are some new cool features here this season. Here it is, our Youth Academy squad so far. I think we will do a lot of things with the Youth Academy in this series. Hopefully one of these or more of these players will become club legends, but I think for now I want to check out my squad. Here it is, our starting lineup so far. Of course, we do have a lot of great players with a lot of potential. I'm looking at Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, of course, will be important players in this series, I imagine. But yeah, there are still some things to do with this team, and of course, we have so many freaking players. Okay, so I just went on and got a lot of players transfer listed, players that I don't really see as future players in this team, as Mudryk, Jurgensen, some youngsters that I want to loan out to get some game time, to get some experience, of course. Chilwell is going out, Usbury Hall on the transfer list, as well as Disasi. We really need to clear this squad up because we have so many players. Now we need to set up our tactics because on this game there are a lot more things to do when it comes to the tactical part of the game. It's almost kind of like Football Manager in some ways, and I really love it. So we are going for, of course, a tiki-taka kind of play. We are doing like Pep, we will control the games. That's how I like to play. That's how we will play. I've always been a 4-3-3 guy with like a holding midfielder, and I think that will suit this squad and the ideas that I have for this squad pretty well. So let's just go for a 4-3-3 holding. Now we just have to set up some player customized tactics, and then we will be ready to go. But just before we get into the season and the transfer market, let's check out our objectives for the season. We are supposed to finish in a Champions League place and win the FA Cup. That's quite a tough challenge. And of course win the Conference League. That has to be... We have to win the Conference League. But finish in the Champions League place, to do that we will have to make some reinforcements. And looking at this team, there is one place that I really do think we need some new players, and that is in the central midfielder position. And I have the perfect player in mind. And that player is Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen. Yes, the 25-year-old central midfielder, the Argentinian, is the man that I want in our midfield next to his national teammate Enzo Fernandez. He will be expensive. He has a market value of 55 million euros. But I think he can be a groundbreaking signing for us. So let's just get this done. Okay, let's try to get this as cheap as possible. We'll go 60 million euros, I think. Yeah, 60 million seems about right. Is that supposed to be Xabi Alonso? Okay, they want 64. You know what? We'll just accept it. It's not too much. 64 million and he will be ours. Okay, now all we have to do is sort out the contract. Crucial squad role, of course. We'll give him a 5-year deal. No more of this crazy 10-year deals at Chelsea. 5 years is great. Let's give him 110,000 pounds a week. Euros, I mean. 120, that's fine. We have got ourselves our first signing of FC25, and it's Ezequiel Palacios from Bayer Leverkusen. He will be our first signing of the season, our new midfielder. Here he is entering the building. Let's go. Look at this, he fits perfectly into that midfield. We're starting to get quite a great team actually. Still got a few positions that we might have to do some things. But for now, let's just kick off the season because I cannot wait any longer to play a game with this team. Before the start of the new season, we had to sell some players to not break the FFP rules and get points deduction. So we sold Mudryk to Aston Villa for 20 million euros, and we also loaned a few youngsters out to get some more experience. But now we can finally kick the season off. And would you look at that, we are facing off against Manchester City in our first game as Chelsea manager. The reigning champions are coming to Stamford Bridge. This will be a really good test for us to see if we actually can compete with this team in the Premier League when Pep Guardiola brings his amazing side to Stamford Bridge. Let's go. Okay, I'm actually really nervous for this game because I have never played a game on FC25 so far, and we are coming up against maybe the best team in the world. This can go so wrong in so many ways. We'll just have to try. Here's Grealish. Haaland, Grealish. Can't let him shoot, we have to get close. Oh, we can't get close. Come on. Okay, that's a great save. That's a great save by Sanchez. Okay, let's try to get Palacios on the ball. Try to see what he's all about. Great pass, Fernandez. Caicedo, Sancho. Palacios. Okay, we keep the ball, we keep the ball. Sancho, 1 against 1. Oh, but Walker is just too good. Oh, that's great from Cucurella. Sancho, can he do something? Oh, to Jackson! Jackson's through on goal! Jackson, no! He couldn't find the shot! Oh, that's a huge opportunity for Jackson. We have to take care of those opportunities against Man City. That was great play by Sancho. Out to Foden. Oh, that's a great play. And that's an amazing save by Sanchez. But still City, Haaland. Can't let him shoot. Great defending by Colwell. Okay, so we are closing in on halftime. I think we've done pretty well so far. That's great defending by Gusto. And there it is, halftime. 0-0. I think we've done a great first half actually. City are maybe the best team so far, but we had a huge chance with Jackson. We just have to keep this up in the second half. We actually didn't let City create too much in the first half. And so, with some space, oh, that's a great shot. But Ederson, yeah, he was always going to save that. But at least we have a corner, okay. First corner kick of FC25. Let's see if we can do something from this set piece. Enzo Fernandez. Towards Jackson. They clear it. Caicedo. Looking for a shot. Keeps the ball for Fana. Palacios. Towards Jackson. Oh, that's a great ball. Jackson. Oh, but he couldn't control it. Okay, we win the ball back. We have been the best team so far in the second half. We have to make it count though. Palacios. Couldn't get past Rodri there. Haaland. We have to block. We have to block. Come on. Oh, straight towards Sancho. Okay, I think it's time to go to the bench and see if we have someone who can make a difference. Okay, let's just go all in. Let's go Felix in, Sancho out. I think Felix on the left. Let's go Neto in for Palmer. You know what, let's just go Nkunku for Jackson. Let's just switch up the whole attack and just hope that someone with fresh legs can make a difference in this second half. Okay, here's Neto. Here's Neto. Oh, he's quicker than Guardiola. Can he get a shot off? Can he get a shot off? Oh, that was so close. So close. Just off the bench. And with a great opportunity. That was lovely done by Neto. But a great save by Ederson. Oh, Nkunku. He's through on goal. Nkunku. Can he score? Yes, he can. Christopher Nkunku. With our first goal on FC25, with our first goal as Chelsea manager, and we are 1-0 up against Manchester City. Keeps his composure, 1-on-1. Lovely finish, and we are 1-0 up with only 10 minutes left. Let's go! Okay, now it's just all about defense. We have to keep this lead. This would be a huge win in our first game. But here's Foden. Oh, that's a great block. And it's offside. We just keep the ball. Play it safe and keep the ball. Felix. Great on. Nkunku. Enzo, can you find a shot? Yes, he can! It's 2-0. We're going to beat Man City. Enzo Fernandez, the captain. Look at the absolute scenes. We are beating the reigning champions in our first ever Chelsea match. Great play, and Nkunku back to Enzo. What a goal. That's an early contender for a goal of the season. And there you go. We have won against Manchester City in our first game of the season, in our first game of the series. Christopher Nkunku and Enzo Fernandez with the goals. What a way to start off this series. And I think this might be the perfect way to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching.
we will be back very soon with, of course, Youth Academy stuff, the rest of the transfer window, and some more games. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and as always, take care.